Let's be honest, decoding women can sometimes feel like trying to crack a secret code. You're left wondering, is she just not into me, or is this some elaborate game of hard to get? Well, today we're diving deep into the 5 signs that she's actually into you but playing it cool, because understanding the subtle nuances of attraction can be the difference between watching love pass you by and landing the girl of your dreams. So, you send her a text and she doesn't reply for hours. The minutes tick by and you find yourself glancing at your phone every few seconds, hoping for that little notification to pop up. Your mind starts to race. Did I say something wrong? Is she ignoring me? You replay the conversation in your head, analyzing every word, every emoji. But hold on, don't spiral just yet. Take a deep breath. This isn't necessarily a bad sign. One of the oldest tricks in the book is the art of the delayed text response. It's a subtle game of patience and intrigue. She might be trying to create an air of mystery to make you sweat a little. It's a way to keep you on your toes, to make you think about her more. But here's the key. She does eventually respond. That message will come through, and when it does, it feels like a small victory. Maybe not immediately, but she keeps the conversation going. Each reply, though delayed, is thoughtful and engaging. This is a huge tell that she's interested, but doesn't want to appear too eager. It's a dance, a delicate balance of showing interest without overplaying her hand. She wants you to work for her attention, to show that you're genuinely interested and willing to put in the effort. And trust me, a little bit of chase can be a very good thing. It builds anticipation, makes the eventual connection that much sweeter. So next time you find yourself waiting for that reply, remember, it's all part of the game. Embrace the wait, enjoy the suspense. Use that time to think about your next message, to craft a response that will keep the conversation flowing. Because in the end, it's not just about the speed of the replies, but the quality of the conversation. A slow text can be just as meaningful, if not more so, than an immediate one. So take your time, enjoy the process, and let the art of the slow text work its magic. You finally lock down a date, and then, bam, the excitement is palpable. You've picked out the perfect outfit, rehearsed your best stories, and even planned the ideal spot to impress her. Everything seems to be falling into place. But then, she cancels. Deflation sets in, and you're ready to throw in the towel. The disappointment is real, and it feels like a punch to the gut. You start questioning everything. Was it something you said? Did you come on too strong? Or maybe she just wasn't that into you. But here's the thing. Pay close attention to what happens next. This moment is crucial. It's not just about the cancellation, it's about what follows. Does she offer an explanation? Does she seem genuinely apologetic? These are subtle cues that can tell you a lot about her intentions. Does she offer to reschedule? This is a key indicator. If she immediately suggests another time or day, it shows that she's still interested and values the opportunity to meet you. It's a sign that she's not just brushing you off, and more importantly, does she suggest an alternative time and day? This is where you can gauge her level of interest. A woman who is genuinely interested will make an effort to find a new time that works for both of you. She'll be proactive in ensuring that the date happens. This is a major indicator that she's not blowing you off. It's easy to get discouraged, but remember, life happens. Things come up unexpectedly. The true test is how she handles the situation. Does she communicate openly and honestly? Does she show a willingness to make it work? Life happens, things come up, but a woman who's genuinely interested will make sure that date happens, even if it's not the original plan. She'll find a way to fit you into her schedule, no matter how busy she is. This shows that she values your time and is committed to making the relationship work. She's testing your level of commitment, seeing if you're willing to jump through a few hoops for her. It's not about making things difficult, it's about seeing if you're genuinely interested and willing to put in the effort. So don't get discouraged. Take it as a challenge and show her that you're serious. After all, the best things in life are worth fighting for. Chapter 3. The Flirtatious Enigma, Decoding Mixed Signals. 1 minute she's laughing at your jokes, touching your arm playfully, sending all the right signals. Her eyes light up when she sees you, and her laughter is genuine, making you feel like the funniest person in the room. You start to think that maybe, just maybe, she's into you. The way she leans in when you talk, the subtle touches, the shared smiles, it all seems so clear. The next, she's distant, almost aloof. Her body language changes and she seems preoccupied, lost in her own thoughts. You wonder if you said something wrong or if she's just having a bad day. The warmth in her eyes is replaced by a cool detachment, and the connection you felt earlier seems to vanish. It's confusing and frustrating, leaving you questioning everything. What gives? Welcome to the world of mixed signals, a woman's favorite weapon in the game of love. It's a dance, a delicate balance of showing interest and pulling back, keeping you guessing and intrigued. Mixed signals can be a way to test your intentions to see if you're genuinely interested or just looking for a fling. It's a way to keep the mystery alive, to make sure you're willing to put in the effort to win her over. She's flirting with you, then pulling back, testing your reaction, gauging your interest. It's a game of push and pull, where every move is calculated to see how you'll respond. Will you chase after her, or will you give up at the first sign of resistance? This back and forth creates a dynamic tension, a spark that keeps the interaction exciting and unpredictable. It's a way of creating that electric tension, that push and pull that keeps you on your toes. This tension can be thrilling, making every moment feel charged with possibility. It's about building chemistry, creating a connection that's both playful and intense. The mixed signals are a way to keep things interesting, to ensure that the relationship doesn't become too predictable or boring. Don't let the mixed signals deter you. Instead, see them as an invitation to engage, to show her that you can handle her playful nature. Embrace the challenge and use it as an opportunity to demonstrate your confidence and resilience. Show her that you're not easily discouraged, that you're willing to put in the effort to understand her and build a meaningful connection. Mixed signals can be confusing, but they can also be a sign that she's interested and wants to see if you are too. Chapter 4. The Green-Eyed Monster. Jealousy as a love language. Now this one can be a bit tricky, but pay attention. She mentions other guys she's hanging out with, maybe even a date she went on. Before you panic, remember, this is often a tactic designed to elicit a reaction from you. She wants to see if you care, if you'll get a little jealous. It's a way of confirming her own desirability, of knowing that she's got your attention. The key here is not to overreact. Instead, stay calm, confident, and show her that you're not intimidated by the competition. Chapter 5. The Curious Case of the Distant Damsel. She asks about your day, remembers details about your life, shows genuine interest in who you are, but she's also guarded, keeping her own life private, maintaining a certain distance. This is the classic case of a woman who's intrigued but not ready to fully let her guard down. She's creating an air of mystery, leaving you wanting more. The key here is to respect her boundaries while continuing to build rapport. Share things about yourself, but don't force her to reciprocate. Let the connection deepen organically. Cracking the code love's worth the effort. So there you have it, the 5 signs that she's playing hard to get, but actually interested. Remember, women are complex creatures and sometimes their actions speak louder than words. Don't be afraid to embrace the chase, to show her that you're confident, persistent, and worthy of her attention. Because at the end of the day, the most rewarding relationships are often the ones we have to work a little harder for.